Hey YouTubers, and welcome back. Hey guys, we are back here for some more MLB 18 the show, and this is Road to the Show with Theo Bonds here today as we're getting ready for episode 184. And today we're going to be at home and we're going to be playing against the Kansas City Royals. There you see we're currently now 2-1 for the season. We started off the last episode with a brand new season. This is the 6th season for Theo Bonds in Major League Baseball, and of course we'd like to see if Bonds could possibly try to go back to the World Series like he did in the previous season. Unfortunately came up short against the Dodgers. Now so far they've won 2 out of the 3 games there in that series in the openings episode there in this new season. There you see Bonds there working out, trying to get his sweat on there. As you take a look there, Austin Jackson, 21 game hitting streak there for him. Yeah, he definitely cannot be stopped right now. And that's, of course, extending back from last season. So he's hitting the ball still pretty well, even after all these months now. So we'll see what he can do here at Comerica Park. As you see, both squads here, 2-1. Royals right now are currently tied in the division with us. And we kind of like to shake them off here today. We're going to try to see if we can try to fight this tough pitching rotation that they have. And of course Hosmer, all those guys there are really just dangerous bats there that we have to worry about there. You see their order there as we go ahead and get to the first at bat for Bonds. There you see his numbers from last year, and I know they're gaudy numbers, but we'll see if he can kind of have a repeat performance of that this season as he takes this one. This one's going to go high and deep out to left center field. That's going to rattle around. Bonds is going to go ahead and no, he's not. I thought he was going to go for 3, but he decides to go for 2, and they hold him up there. Okay, yeah, so the runner at third gets held up there, and he gets a double. So now his hitting streak now continues down to 7 games as we go along here and see what our rookie can do now. Already 1-0 here, same inning, and we'll see what he'll be able to do here in this situation for us as he hits this one high and deep over to right field. That one's going to be tracked down, but that is not going to bring anyone home as that's just going to be a deep fly ball there as Ross gets out of the inning there for the Royals as the Royals are trailing by 1. So now next at bat here at the bottom of the 3rd, and we'll see it's a 2-1 count. Runner's going to take off for second, and that is going to be a hit ball out there to left field. That is going to be a nice hit as that one hits off the wall. And again, Bonds gets another double. So he gets the runners in scoring position now here as we'll see what he can do here at second base. As now it's a 2-0 game. He drove that runner in. And we'll see with 2 outs, the rookie up again here. He's going to hit this one. That one is going to go down to third base. They're going to make the play at first, and that is going to end the inning. As the Tigers, well, they lead this one by 2-0. Now we move on to the 5th inning here. Bonds up again for a 3rd time tonight. We'll see with a 2-run or a 1-run lead here. We'll see a hot shot there to the shortstop there, and that one, well, is going to ground there to short and going to, of course, get Bonds out there at first. So now 2 for 3 day here for Bonds as he has 2 doubles. And he has, of course, here been having a hot bat here in these last, so far, 4 games now. If you include today's game here, as they Royals lead this one by 1 as we have a runner on board there. And Bonds here, he's going to rocket this one over to left field. That is going to be a base hit. And that's going to put him on board. Now, 4-3 here in the 9th. Last chance now here for the Tigers to do something here. As this one is going to be high and deep there. That is going to be another double there as they throw that one in there quickly to keep Bonds there at second base. And they will go ahead and get in a runner in scoring position there. You see that he just rockets that one right out there. And they're right there to make sure he does not go for 3. So now Miguel Cabrera now over 2. He has 2 sac flies already in this game with 2 RBIs. And he's had a pretty tough day here. And we'll see if he can maybe turn things around here for himself. And for the team as they're currently down. And oh no, come on. Really? Okay, I don't blame him. You see Miguel Cabrera up to bat here with a runner on board here, and you're only 1 out away from winning a ball game here against this tough team. I would do the same thing. So they go ahead and have him walk, and now they have runners at second and first. So now we'll see what Alejandro can do here in this at bat. The rookie been doing a pretty good job here for the first 3 games, as he's trying to keep this spot here on the team. We'll see now with a 3-1 count. That's going to be a miss, and that now has the bases loaded here for the Royals. Oh boy! So the Royals pitching here, as you see Reed there, kind of thinking to himself here, like, what is he going to do to keep these Tigers in check here? As now Mata will come up to bat here. He's 2 for 4 with a home run and of course a double. And of course he's only 90 feet away there from really doing anything here in this one, as we see a 2-1 ball game, or a 2-1 count here for him. He hits this one out to right field. That one drops down. Run will come in to score. Miguel Cabrera is going to try to tag up. He does, and that is the ball game. Tigers win this one here 5-4, or I should say 6-5. No, 5-4. Yeah, 5-4. There is your final score. Jeez, look at your notes, Rashad. As we'll take a look here and see, yeah, great game there, and that one just drops down there, and yeah, Royals, they, 1 run was going to come in to score, but they should have threw it in there quickly to make sure Miguel Cabrera does not come around. He does, and he will tag up, and that will be the ball game. Tigers win this one in the final frame here today. Great win there for them, and they have now won 3 straight now here. Or no. We've won 1 now, so since they lost the first game here, or this last game there in that series there for the previous episode. But yeah, 4 for 5 day there for Bonds, as he has 3 doubles in this ball game. Wow, 3 doubles, a run, and they pick up the victory there. So nice job there for those guys, as they get the first game of 3 here in Detroit against these Royals. Now we move on here as we take a look here and see, oh yeah, his hitting streak is definitely going on now to 22 games now. Austin Jackson is doing very well, and compared to if you've been following this series from the very beginning, he's kind of had a weird seasons. He'd be red hot, and of course last season he was out for majority of the season because of injuries. He was off and on the DL. Hopefully he'll be a lot healthier this year, especially with that great hitting streak that he has right now. As we'll go ahead, go to the first at bat here for the Royals. As we'll see Hosmer up to bat. We'll see if we can try to stop the Haas here and from getting anything here, as he has 1 runner on board, 1 out. And there you see Bonds at third base here. Going to try to see if we can turn a quick double play here. This one is going to be out there to shallow left field. That is going to be tracked down by Bonds, and that is just going to be a great play there as they go ahead and get the out. So they get the second out there. Now we'll go to the bottom half of that same inning here. We'll see what Bonds can do, as he has got 1 on with 1 out, and that's going to be a nice squeaker there on that 2-0 count, getting that one through there. Now we're putting the runners now in scoring position now at second base. So Bonds doing a great job there with the bat, as we'll see his next bat here. Well, he pops that one off and can't connect on that one, as we go now 1-2 here for Bonds, and Bonds looking to try to get something going here as he rips this one up the middle there. Oh no, it hits off the pitcher. Jeez. Yeah, but he is able to hold on to that one and makes a throw there at first. I thought it was up the middle there, but no, pitcher hold on to it and made a nice throw there to first, get the out. Bonds up to bat here with 2 on and 2 out, and on this 3-0 count there, a hitter's count there for him, he go ahead and knocks one in there for an RBI single, and the Tigers lead it now 2-1. So yeah, Tigers are turning things around here for themselves, as we see Miguel Cabrera 1 for 2. And of course Cabrera had a kind of a roller coaster year. He was on a good high there, and then towards the playoffs there he started to kind of dip down some, and he was just kind of kind of beside himself there for quite a bit of the playoffs. We'll see Bonds here. He'll take off here. He'll go for second, and he will get there safely as the runner now is at second base. So 7th inning now. Still 2-1 ball game here. 2 outs, nobody on. Bonds rips this one, finds a gapper out there. This one, well, no, it's going to be caught by the center fielder. Of course, Lorenzo Cain out there gets that one. Lil Cain gets a hold of that ball, and the Tigers look like they're going to win this one here today as they get the final score of 2-1 is the ball game there. So Tigers pick up the nice victory here. That's 2 games now. They have won here today, and they are looking really, really good here. If this was last season, if you guys remember, we had a tough time with the Royals. Even was trying to catch up with them in the division until we were able to snag the wild card spot there. The last spot there on the last it was like the last 2 or 3 games we were able to clinch it and be able to get in the playoffs. So we're trying this year. We want the division. We're hungry for that division there, so we can have control of our own destiny here, and of course, be able to host a playoff series, down the road there, especially that NL or the ALDS. So we'll see now the final game of this 3-game series with the Royals as we get to the final game here today. This will be the rubber match here. Of course, if we can win this one, we'll sweep the series. So that's what our plans are here today, and that's what exactly we would like to see here as we go now here. Seeing an 0-1 count here for Bonds as he has 2 outs. And did he just crank that one out of the ballpark? Yes, he did. High and deep, and that ball is gone. Home run there for Theo Bonds as that's his 3rd of the season. And the Tigers here lead it now 1-0 here in the bottom half of the first. So you see the fans like, yeah, we want to re-sign him already for next season. Of course, that is still up in the air there. I'm sure Bonds will get quite a few teams wanting him to come to their team to get them in the playoffs. And of course, the Bonds would like to play for a contender to really to continue his career here. As now up by 2. And with the nasty swing there, that is going to be strike number 3. And that is going to retire the series or side there as the Tigers here, they still lead it by 2. As now we go to the 6th inning here, still up by 1. And we'll see here with an 0-1 count. Nobody on board here for Bonds. That one's going to be up the middle there as a shortstop for whatever reason. Couldn't get a hold of that one. But that's fine enough. Let's go ahead and just put him on board there. And that'll be a runner on board there at first base. So Miguel Cabrera 0 for 2. It's a really bad day here. He's ground out, flied out. We'll see if he can move this runner over here. As we'll see a 3-2 count here. And Bond's going to go ahead and, it'll be a walk as the pitcher here will lose Miguel Cabrera there. And they decide they don't want to deal with him. And they're better off just putting him there at first base. So Miguel is now on first, Bonds at second, and we'll see the rookie come up here as he's been really struggling here in this series here against the Royals. Today 0 for 2, he struck out and ground out already. And with a 3-1 count in his favor here, Bonds going to go ahead and take off here for third. Bonds gets there safely, no problem. And there's a strike there on the Rook. So the Rook is still up here, full count. Now that there was a double steal there as Bonds and Cabrera both steal. And, rookie, come on. You got to swing that bat there. And we'll see what the pitch was here. And should he swung at that? Yes, he should. Well, I don't know. I would have chopped it or something. But still, you got to go after that. So we'll see the next batter here come up to bat. And they're going to say no. They're going to go ahead and walk him. And we'll see who the batter is. I'm not for sure who this is. It's Oakley. They're going to go ahead and walk him. And they're going to load up the bases. So with 1 out, bases loaded here. They're looking for a double play to get a forced out at any base. So we'll see Paul McMahon up to bat here. We'll see what he can do. He has a 1-1 count. And he is looking to try to get this one past the infield here to bring in another run so they can get some more insurance here in the inning. As that one rips down to third, makes a play there at second. They turn 2, and they get out of the inning. Nice job there, Kansas City, as they hold the bases up loaded there, as no one can come across. As now we go to the 8th inning here, and with a 1-run lead here, we'll see if the Tigers can hold on here, as we'll see the Tigers now with a 2-run lead now. It's a 3-1 ball game. Bonds here is going to hit this one high and deep out to left center field, and that one is going to be bounced off the top of the fence there. Thought it was out of the ballpark there, but they say it's hit off the top of the fence, or actually the top of the glove of the center fielder here. Hopefully we'll see a good replay of this. But you see Bonds just launches that ball there. I thought that was out of here, but it will. Oh yeah, it's just off the glove of the outfield, Lorenzo Cain, and that is going to be a nice triple. So now 0 for 2 day here for Miguel Cabrera. He's been walked already here today, and we'll see how this will come about now here with a 2-2 count. Nobody, or 1 on and nobody out, and well, Miguel Cabrera will be taking a seat there on the pine, as he will strike out there in the inning. And of course now 1 out and 1 still on board here. Tigers got to try to get this run in here so they can have a 3-run lead here. So still a 2-run lead for Detroit. As we'll see here, it's going to be a swing and a miss there, and the rookie strikes out. Ooh, turn of events here in this inning, as that's now 2 straight now have struck out. And we'll see the pitcher here. Nice job there, going right there where exactly where they wanted at, and they couldn't just pull the trigger. So now we go to the next at bat here. We'll see this one. This one's gonna be a fly ball out to right, but yeah, that's gonna be an easy play, and that's gonna end the inning. So 1 left on there on the field there on the diamond for Detroit, and we'll see here that Detroit will pick up the win. Nice job there, fellas. Good game there. Bonds 3 for 4 in the ball game with 1 home run, his 3rd of the season, and of course a RBI, a run, and a triple, along with a stolen base. And of course he did have a strikeout there in the game, but nonetheless there was a good game for the team, and they were able to win this one. And the final score, even though they did give up 1 run there in the 9th, but it did not really affect them too much here, as they win this one 2-3 is your final score. As we'll take a look here and see the schedule coming up here, and yep, we sweep the Royals there. Nice job. And so far so good right now here, as we're 5-1. We got Drew Smiley there, who picked up the victory here today, and we'll see how we fare now coming up here as we get ready to go on the road here. We got our first road trip of the season here with the Tigers, as they'll head off to Chicago there in the south side to take on the Chicago White Sox, and of course then move on to a 4-game series there to wrap up the quick road trip to Cleveland there to wrap things up. So that'll be coming up in the next episode. We'll see what we can do in those games there, and we'll see how we'll fare there on the road for the first time this season. We'll see Bonds and the Tigers take the show on the road coming up. If you guys today enjoyed this episode today, I hope you did. It was a fun one, and if you did, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you guys can be a part of the ESGN Nation here on YouTube, and also hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified when videos are uploaded to the channel for some of you guys' favorite series, including this one here on YouTube. Follow us also on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out. The links are down below in the description. Check us out there and follow everything that we do there on the channel, talking about the series, sports gaming, and sports in general. Not to mention just some good casual talk there about what's going on, some possible inside information about what's going to happen here later on in these series, and some of the characters there. So stay tuned for that, all coming up next here, or coming up or on those social network platforms there. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, stay tuned for more Road to the Show with Theo Bonds here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.